Hello everyone. This is how to convert from one SI prefix to a different SI prefix. Today we're going to be focusing on the question: a micro droplet spits out by a coughing person and has a diameter of 68 micrometers. Convert the unit to a megameter. So in essence, we're going to be converting 68.4 micrometers to megameters. So let's start. The first step that we're going to be doing is explaining our units. So for this specific case, we're going to have 1 micrometer is equal to 10 to the negative 6 power meter. And then 1 megameter is equivalent to 10 to the 6th power meter. So once we do that, we flip it around and make it a fraction. So you can see that in step 2. So we have 10 to the negative 6 meters over the micrometer, and we have megameter over 10 meters. And this is interesting because the exponent of the positive 6 is on the bottom because it's positive. The reason why the micrometer one is on the top is because it's negative. Now, on to step 3. Now we're going to sort through the problem all together and follow the formula. So what we're going to be doing is first you lay out the number that we're dealing with. In this case, it's going to be 68.4 micrometers. The initial coughing that we're going to be the initial problem that we're going to be solving. So the 16.4 micrometers multiplied by our two fractions. In this case, it's going to be the 10 to the negative 6th meter over the and then the megameter over the 10 to the positive 6th power. See how we're still keeping it the same way that we put it in step 2? That's because it doesn't change. All we're doing is we're putting it into the formula. So once we do that, then we get to the cancellation process. We move on to step 4. So in step 4, what happens is we have the 10 to the negative 6th. So we have two meter variables, okay? And since we have 2, they cancel out. So 10 to the negative 6th power is canceled out with 10 to the positive 6th power. 2 meters, they cancel out. And then we have the 2 micrometers, the initial 68.4 micrometers over the bottom micrometer of our first exponent. So those two cancel out. So as a result, what we're left with at step 5 is our final solution. We have the 16.4 micrometers multiplied by the 10 to the negative 6th power times 10 to the positive 6th power, but we still have the micrometer over there. That's what happens. So what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna flip it around. We're gonna take the positive 6th power and put that on the top and put the megameter on the bottom. And the reason why we do this is because when we have two conflicting variables and we want them to add, we could just flip a fraction around and make it and change the sign. So we could change a negative to a positive or a positive to negative just by flipping a fraction all the way around. So when we do that, our next step is 68.4 times 10 to the negative 6 times 10 to the negative 6 megameters. And this is where things get very interesting. So now that we have everything where we want it to be, we go on to step 6. And step 6 is where we finish it off. So we have 68.4 times 10 to the negative 12 megameters. But that's not scientific notation. If we want to make scientific notation, we have to take the 68.4 over here. We have to take the 68.4 and move it one and make it a decimal point. So how we do that is we do a 6.84 instead of 68.4. We do 6.84 times 10 to the negative 11. And the reason why we change the exponent is because we changed the decimal point. When you change the decimal point, you add 1 to the exponent. So initially we had 68.4 times 10 to the negative 12, and now we add 1, so it's now 6.84 times 10 to the negative 11. And that's our final answer. So what we finally have is 6.84 times 10 to the negative 11 micrometers equals micrometers are how many micrometers are how many megameter droplets spit out by a coughing person. The diameter of a micro droplet spit out by a coughing person. So that's all it is. We just changed the unit. So yes, there you have it. That's how you change or convert, I should say, the SI prefix to another. Thank you so much for watching.